Next Level Mindset bringing you another powerful and positive video. Let's talk about 3 mandatory steps every recording artist needs to take for success. I'm going to share my experience with that, things that have worked for me. Stay with me all the way through till the end. I'm going to share some extra bonus points, pro tips, and what the music industry is not really talking about. You do not want to miss what's coming up. Let's do it. So ever since I signed my record deal, I've been excited about it. 3 mandatory steps every recording artist needs to take. There are plenty more. These are the ones that stood out for me. Let me know in the comment section what stands out most for you. Would love to hear about it. So the first step, know how to do what I call cracking the artist code. And it comes in parts. The first part is knowing the difference between a singer and a recording artist. Not every singer or songwriter is ready to go in the studio and record. Secondly, becoming that artist, becoming creative, making up in your mind you're gonna be the creative artist that you know you are. And then the third step in cracking the artist code is to know the business aspect of it, to get to know more about the business, whether it's contracts, even the engineering stages, producing behind the scenes, getting to know that, cracking that code. And another thing that has helped me in my life, in my career, is I begin to realize that it's all about making a decision. It's something about being a recording artist, having that creative style, knowing that we are setting the trends. It's about having that success that you know is in your life. And when we talk about success, we're going to be talking more about that in a minute. 3 mandatory steps in order to succeed and be successful. Cracking that artist code. Deciding the difference between a recording artist and a singer and songwriter. Somebody you watching this right now, you are a recording artist in your heart. You just never decided, just never made that final decision. Choosing to become that artist that you already are, then getting to know the business aspects of it. Cracking the artist code, that's number 1. The second step every recording artist needs to take is to establish an online presence. Spotify playlists, that's one thing that's becoming more popular every day. Even a YouTube channel. Some of us have our own YouTube channel. Some of us are making a relaunch on our YouTube channel. That's another way that we can have an online presence right here online. Establishing an online presence. Maybe YouTube is for you. Let me know in the comment section if you have your own YouTube channel. I'd like to check you out and follow you on that. Realize that it's about taking what we already have online, even if it's a side hustle right now, entrepreneurship, right? Taking that, making sure that we can use it as an inspirational and as a motivation, using our online presence as a way to create an extra income. As a matter of fact, I did some research. I checked on Google and it says right here, YouTube will be a global multimedia company that helps connect people through the power of video. It will become an essential part of daily life for billions of users in every country worldwide. YouTube will continue to be where people go to do what they gotta do. And you fill in the blank, to get entertainment, to be educated, to sometimes have fun, or to have that release. YouTube is one of those platforms. It's gonna be around for a very long time. Establishing an online presence. So think about that in your career. Think about maybe you can establish an online presence. Even myself, I have a website, a blog page that I go to, and I use that as an opportunity to have another presence online. Okay, so any way you can as a recording artist. Second mandatory step, if we're gonna be successful in this music business, we've gotta have a online presence of some kind. Realize that this is a business. This is a business. Either big or small, this is a business. And some of you watching this right now, you have your own record label. You're releasing your own music. Let me know in the comments what your distribution is. All you're doing is getting yourself online, getting yourself connected. Now, before we go to this next one, I gotta show some love for all of my subscribers, all of you coming back, viewing my channel, interacting, leaving comments, the Cash App donations, the different purchases, merchandise. That really means a lot. So thank you so much for being a part of this community. If this is your first time, great music, entertainment, inspiration, motivation, subscribe. Hit that bell and be the first to get my next video. Join the family. The mandatory step, number 3, is to know the power of connecting. That's one thing that I'm doing more in my life. There's those out there who are drawn to us, to your story. There's those out there who are following you. They're following you because of your personality. Even if it means putting together a team, the teamwork makes the dream work. Consider that as you advance your music career. All right, think about that. The content strategy. What strategy are you going to have to connect with your audience, connect with your community, connect with your fans? And I tell you all the time, those of you who follow my music, you're not just fans, you're family as well. As a matter of fact, I was thinking about my YouTube channel. One of the ways that I do it is that at the time of this recording, I answer and respond to every comment. Everybody who leaves me a comment, I make sure I respond to them because I'm interested in to see what you have. That's why I respond to you. When you leave a comment, I'll respond to it as a way of engaging with you because you mean a lot to me. The opportunity to share my gift with you. So that's one thing that I do. Think about the fans that you have. Maybe you may do a live show, all right? And some fans are there. They want to hang out with you. Maybe you could provide a way for them to hang out with you backstage. Take a selfie with them and they can post it on their social media. And then everybody will be wondering, who is this and how did you get to network with them? It'll build some buzz. That is one way to build some excitement about what you're doing. Connecting with those around you. The power of connecting. Your vibe will attract your tribe. This thing is a lifestyle. We're going to talk more about that lifestyle in a minute. But yeah, it's all about knowing the power of connecting. Connecting with those who want to connect with you, building an audience, always being there, responding to different comments. It could mean giving away something free to those who follow you. Let me know in the comments, what ways do you have to connect with your group, to connect with your audience? I'd like to know that. That's the third mandatory step that every recording artist needs to take for success in this music business, is knowing the power of connecting to those who follow us. And in my life, in my music career, I found that to be so important, to make that connection with the family, to make that connection with your audience, to make that connection with your fans, to let them know they're just not fans, they're also family. In your career, different ways, get creative. How can you connect? How can you spend time with your fans? How can you realize that this thing is about being a recording artist? How can you make that connection? Because that is going to take you to the next level. And if you're part of the family, you already know that's how we like to do it to get it done. Now, I've got some extra pro tips, some bonus points that I want to share and what the industry is not talking about. But first, I've got to tell you about my brand new upcoming new single, God's Time. That's a little bit of it playing right there. It's coming out soon. I want you to get a free copy of it. I want to give you a free download of my new single. So go to takeittothealtarmusic.com. Leave us your email. We're going to give you a free copy of my new single. It's going to be hot. I'm excited about it. You do not want to miss that. So check that out with the links in the description. If you've enjoyed this so far, do me a favor and hit that like button. The algorithm signal will let other people know this video, this video. It'll let them know it's worth watching if you hit that like button for me. Thank you. This first bonus point that I want to share with you, it deals with the lifestyle. I'm learning to make this music career a lifestyle. Make it part of my life. I'm a recording artist who has a lifestyle that I'm living and sharing with the world. So a lifestyle. In fact, I like what Quincy Jones said about it. Check out this from Quincy Jones. It says, always have humility when you create and grace when you succeed. Because it's not about you. You are a terminal for a higher power. As soon as you accept that, you can do it forever. Think about that. Higher power, the spiritual, the universe, this power that runs through us. Use whatever name you want to use. The point is that we are instruments. We're instruments being used by this higher power, sharing our gifts with the world. And a lot of times we forget to include that in what we're doing. And I'm learning to do that more and more. So I want to encourage you on that. Think about how the great spirit of God within us, that great I am, is using you as an instrument to share your gift with the world. Singer, songwriter, recording artists, musicians. Some of you all are producers, engineers, record label owners, whoever you are. Think about how you can bring that spiritual aspect into your life, because I found that having those spiritual principles go a long way in this industry. This next bonus point that I want to share with you, it deals with the record industry. I was talking about what they're not really telling us. A lot of people in the music business, in the big industry, what they don't tell us about the mindset, emotions. A lot of us as recording artists, psychological. There's a lot of things that go on. We're putting ourselves out there. We're facing those fears. We're breaking down those walls. We're breaking through, making new challenges, setting new trends. I always say I write the books. I don't just read them. So if you like that, you're an artist. Think about the mindset. The industry is not going to tell us about keeping our mindset together. There's not a lot of talk about that. I want to share this playlist with you. Right here, I put this playlist together, Mindset Secrets for Next Level Success. I think those videos will be great for you to watch next. So check those videos out. See me over there. Thanks again for watching and subscribing. And remember, there's nothing that needs to be done that together we cannot do. I'll see you on the next level.